Records, baby. Yeah. Bringing you the worst music in America. You know it. Hit me on Twitter at Mike Sean Radio. Yeah. I done been to IHOP. I done been to Waffle House. I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear no like you. Nobody cook grits 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 like you. It's 5 in the morning, still I'm snoring. She's making grits and eggs. She's making those grits. At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things. She's making those grits. Cholesterol is high, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits make I winner. Them grits make me kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel. I done been to Cozy Kitchen. I done been to Denny's too. Had some woman try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. 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 You better make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. If you make the grits and make them right, I make you feel so good at night. Just make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. We the worst record.
It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Sean wears
Tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my 6-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day.
Mike Sean wears
Tight shirts. To the gym or wherever.
tight shirts.
Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Sean and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P. Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah, I still got the do-rag on. But I just got my hair done, so I need it right. I need it right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is June 17th. Takeover Legends are in the building. As usual, Michael Sean is here. Hey, they competitive, y'all. They competitive. Jay Black has pulled in the lead by 2 points, but Sexy Mo said, hold up.
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
Sexy Mo said, hold up, I need to get a point back. Let me change the score right now. It is now 2018. Wow, we've been doing
So-
this for 38 days. Goodness
So
gracious.
so I'm getting
yeah.
docked, I assume, for the days that I am either sick or incapacitated from work.
I mean, nigga, you have taken a lot of sick days. I mean, you have taken a lot of sick.
That's because when Buddy is sick,
I
Lady
get it.
Q takes over. Like she
I get it.
she runs that, right?
I
Jay
get
Black
it.
doesn't have to worry about any of that. He could
I
pop on
get
the
it.
show. Hey, everybody.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. I understand. It's all fair in love and war. I get it. I get it. Not everything, you know. I understand. I understand.
No excuses.
I understand you a solo artist. I know you a solo artist. I get it. I'm not downgrading it. But you know how it works. You got to work a few days and like I think 10 days in a row, then you get a sick day. All right, we'll do 10 days in a row. I need somebody.
That's how PTO is built around here.
Yeah,
All right.
Can somebody run the PTO? Can somebody run the PTO situation? Because there's no way in the world I'm gonna remember 10 days. Ooh, you get a day. Ooh, you get a day. All right. How's everything? How was your night last night? How's the little man, and how many hours did you sleep last night, dear girl?
I did not sleep a lot of hours last night. I was working on flyers, working on treatment plans, working on some of everything, Mike.
What you working on flyers for? Why we got a flyer popping?
No, it's for October. It's for
What?
October.
Yeah.
It's for all weekend. Of course, you know I belong to many organizations. And the Daughters is one of them. So I had to work on a flyer because our ball weekend is October the 2nd through the 4th. Like you pay one price, you go to the ball, you eat, drink all weekend long, have fun.
Am I performing? Because I want to come back. Am I performing?
No.
Go ahead.
So they are asking for you. The men are asking for you in advance, and people have been asking, how do I get in contact? How do I set that up? So yes, be on the lookout for that.
So you're
I am the contact.
You're the contact. Put a price. Take your 10% off the top.
Take your 10%. Package.
Yeah, take your 10% off the top. And I mean, where's it gonna be? Is it Maryland? You said?
No. This is in New Jersey.
Oh, it's in New Jersey. Okay, it's in New Jersey. Okay, I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down. So you were working, and everything was good, and all right, excellent. So
Sexy turn in these treatment plans so I can get paid. I have one of those jobs. If I don't turn in paperwork,
oh yeah, you gotta turn the paperwork in.
Paid. Yes,
you've been doing that for years. I gotta turn this paperwork in. Okay, I gotta turn this paperwork in. Okay,
right. Yes.
So yesterday, I worked at the radio. No, Monday I worked at the radio station. Tuesday was my day where I went back to work with the kids on their comedy routine, that they have to do a 5-minute set at Camden High. They have to do a 5-minute set Monday. So they got me.
Amazing.
So I went back, and my twins went. Autumn and Kayla went with me. So I wanted to see if they did their homework. Did they really review the material?
Okay.
Because what I do is when you perform the material in front of you, I stop you and I critique things and I add things, but I need you to take it exactly from that point. So you need to know your material. Like you need to know when I say stop and I go, let's stop mushing the words together. I need these words. Every word has a life of its own. It has to be pop, pop, pop. There's a rhythm. And then I go back, take it from where you were at. And they took it from where they were at because they knew their stuff. Okay. So they have shown improvement. I am very frustrated that I didn't have enough time, because I promise you, if I would have had 6 weeks.
Okay.
If I would have had 6 weeks, I promise you I could have got these kids on stage at a comedy club and they would have done fine. They're going to do fine anyway.
I want to work on that with you, because maybe we can get you, maybe I can get a grant for you to do. If you're saying it takes 6 weeks, maybe I can get a grant somewhere, like some grant money, to do like a 6-week camp of So You Want to Be a Comedian.
So, hey, if you want to work that magic, Mo. Once again, you will get your Dame Dash money. You will get it off. You will get your Dame Dash money off the top in real life. I like being fair. You got to take your money, because my whole thing of this whole workshop is to get them to be able to transfer their thoughts and verbalize them with confidence and be able to convey it so people actually understand what your thought process is in your mind to actually bring it to fruition. And
Okay.
I took a chance on that word. And I took a chance. And
That was a good word. Good
that's
word.
all I want them to do, to be able to take what they have in their mind and be able to communicate it. And that's what I told them. I said, I am more worried about you executing these 5 minutes. Funny is funny. Laughing is subjective. Laughing is subjective. So whatever. I want you to be able to execute it. They thoroughly improved. And I love the energy that they have because I make them do the same material over and over and over and over again. So I understand, can you keep the same energy? And they kept the same energy. And I'm super thankful that I even got to work with these young people. So now I got the names: Kayleen, Rashawn, Allison, and Kenneth. Those are my 4-people squad. They're there. And shout to Desi. Desi's the teacher. She actually brought us in there. And Desi said she's so cool as fuck. She said, yeah, I went to go see Brian McKnight this weekend. And I guess Brian McKnight, she said, spent a lot of time trying to prove to the audience how much he's in love with his new wife and how much he didn't love his ex-wife. I thought that was interesting. I was like, what? Really? And Desi, she broke it down. She said, so what you mean to tell me is that all them love songs that you wrote when you were with the first wife was supposed to disregard those feelings and all that other stuff? She said she was very perturbed. Very perturbed.
It doesn't work that way. 2 words in a row, perturbed. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I took a chance. But perturb has them hard syllables. Perturbed. Like you can get that.
Gambling today. You're gambling. Your word gambling.
Let's see if Jay Black is willing to gamble. Let's see if Jay Blizzy is willing. So that was, and it was dope that my daughters came. My daughters were like, and then they had critiques afterwards. They were like, yeah, they are funny. And I think you should have them change this. So we had a little audience. So I was there for like 2.5 hours and all that good stuff. And then I took the twins to this diner across the street from the Cherry Hill Mall called the Silver Diner.
Yes. Silver Sky. Is it the Silver Skylark? The Sky?
No, it's not the Skylark. It's just that I think they changed it to the Silver Diner. And I want to tell you, I really appreciate that they had a vegetarian vegan part of the menu. So I got to get a cheeseburger, but the Beyond the Meat cheeseburger. And it said coleslaw. So when I saw coleslaw, I thought coleslaw was on the side. No, it was in the burger.
Yeah, on the burger.
And I liked it. And I didn't mean to say liked it. And I liked it. I appreciated it.
To carrots and celery, so I no longer can eat coleslaw.
Very interesting. Monty is allergic to carrots and everything else in the history of the world. But okay, so you're allergic to carrots, so you can't have no coleslaw. And I like the portion they gave me was half. Now, I will say this: the food was very good. Everything. My twins are very picky. We critique every place, every establishment that we eat. There's an honest critique of it. Like they'll break down how these fries weren't popping or how this lemonade wasn't as good as the other lemonade, and everybody had a super thumbs up. But they do charge more.
Okay.
The price is, I think the price for an average diner, I think this one is probably $4 or $5 higher per platter that you have at that diner. But waitress was super nice. They had the old school jukebox on the table. I don't know if you remember when they used to have the jukebox on the table, and my daughters were amazed. They were like, how do you do this?
Yes.
What do you do? Press the code. And where do you put a quarter? You put a quarter in here? Where do you put the quarter?
As if they even probably had a quarter. Right?
No, I had to go to the car and get a quarter. I had to go to the car and get a quarter. So
this is the era of the swipe and tap. You don't have change jiggling in your pocket. What?
Yeah, jingling. And remember, there was a time where in your cup holder you had nothing but all types of change, dimes, nickels, quarters.
You had to park.
Yes.
You had to use the payphone.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
So that was good. Tomorrow I fly to Dallas tomorrow morning. So I won't be here Thursday or Friday.
Oh, you're busy.
So I don't know what y'all is doing. I don't know if Jay Black and you are holding it down and you got a bunch of stories you're going to get.
That will require show prep. I have to talk to Jay Black.
Right.
You know, I'm always ready.
If you want to get the stories so y'all can rock out Thursday and Friday.
Hour.
I will try and call in on Friday. I will try and call in and see if I can pop up on here on Friday. So yeah, the Texas Juneteenth thing happens Friday night. Obviously Texas is where this all stems from, what happened with the slaves in Texas. I forget what particular part of
Juneteenth.
Texas it was. Juneteenth.
My soror Opal Lee,
Yeah, Opal Lee. Now that
godmother of Juneteenth. Yes.
Opal Lee, she's the godmother of Juneteenth.
Yes.
She created Juneteenth.
Yes, she
If
is. This is what she's known for. If
I repeat this fact, will I be good, Opal Lee?
You will be good.
Because I'm telling you, they're gonna be like, Mike Sean, how you know about Opal Lee?
Yes, all you have to do is say Opal Lee in Texas, and you're good. They've even honored her, of course, at the White House and so forth. So yes, just Google her, Opal Lee, and you will see. She's on a lot of the T-shirts there for Juneteenth, a lot of the product. So that's good. You're going to Texas.
So I got a whole spiel.
When they first started celebrating Juneteenth, by the way.
Yeah, what'd you say?
They first started celebrating.
Oh yeah. I didn't know when I went there in 2014. I didn't know what Juneteenth was.
Okay.
I had an attitude about Juneteenth when they told me what it was. I was like, we celebrating the fact that they were deceived and lied to, and then more slaves had to die.
Holiday. Now it's finally a national holiday, which means it gets national recognition. More people are able to read upon it and see that no, the slaves in Texas were the last to be freed.
Yeah, and so, and I really had an attitude, and somebody broke it down to me. They were like, "We're not celebrating the deception. We still have to celebrate those who died," and because it just irritated me that, can you imagine the amount of people that were still killed and were going through torture and
absolutely
and for 2 more years, and the demons that literally kept this away from them and kept the information away from them. But so there was a pastor out there, and not all pastors are hustling. There was pastors out there that actually opened my eyes to it on what we're celebrating. So, and I forgot the gentleman's name, but he was super nice. And we were just sitting around. I didn't know he was a pastor when I said it. And then by the time we were done, I realized he didn't even tell me. I said, "Are you a pastor?" And he was like, yes, I am, young man. Yes, I am. And I like the fact that he called me young man, because there was no grays in my beard in 2014 and 2015. So we're going to be rocking there. And then I'll be in Atlantic City Saturday night. I'll fly back Saturday, and I'm in Atlantic City Saturday night, and I'm trying to figure out where. I'll get there before the show's over.
I know that. So I'll be going to see. I don't really pay to see comedians and things. I hate paying. I'm Jay Black. Okay, I'm Jay Black when it comes to that. So I am going to see Cheryl Underwood.
Oh, where are you going to see her at?
She's going to be here in Jersey. I think at the Laugh Factory, if I'm not mistaken. I have to check.
The Stress Factory?
No, it's the.
If it's in Jersey, it's probably the Stress Factory.
I'm not good at these things. It is, and you're probably right.
Yeah,
it is. It's the Stress Factory.
It's a nice spot. If you ever been to
Okay,
Stress
I wanted
Factory?
to know. I was like, is this a place where I gotta, wipe off the tip of my cup before I?
No, it's nice. It's the way it's set up. When you come in, you're gonna come in, then you have to go downstairs, and it's a real intimate spot. The last show I did, I killed over there. It's a real intimate spot, so you're gonna get the full Cheryl Underwood, because no matter where you're at, you're gonna be up on her.
Okay,
so that's dope. That Cheryl Underwood is gonna be. That's a good look.
Yes, she was the past international Grand Basilisk, which is president of my organization, and so love her down bad, love her.
So we got Stephen A. Smith is at the height of his coonery, but he may have a challenger. He may have a challenger on his own show. On his own show, he may have a challenger. We got the stupid dummy of the day. This is funny. Jay-Z and Beyonce still catching hell. And then we got a relationship situation. Let me send Jay Black a text to see before I get into this relationship situation. And then I'm gonna tell y'all a little story on why being nice works out. Let me text Jay and see.
Well, I love hearing why being nice works out, because sometimes people say that Virgos are too nice.
There he is.
We're too empathetic. We're too,
No. It actually worked out. So during the wintertime, Jay Black's in the building. What up, Jay Blizzy? I was just about to text you. So and then I'm gonna get to how your night was. I just want to tell you a story. Yeah, being nice is it works. It works because sometimes being nice, you actually avoid something. So
Blessing.
we're having in the crawl space, we had a situation during the wintertime where a leak, one of the
leak.
busted, and the water, everything. So we had to get the water. We got to get the water drained out, and we all have to then insulate all the pipes down there so we don't have this problem ever again.
Mhm.
So I wake up in the morning and I go to the store and I come back. So it's like 6:45 in the morning before I start the show. And I see a huge working truck in my spot. I'm following a working truck, and the working truck happens to go all the way to my spot. And I'm like, and I'm about to beep the horn. I'm like, what the? So there's a huge trash can, those huge, it's not even trash can, those huge trailer trash things where when you're having work done, they all put them in front of your house. There's one in front of the neighbor's house.
Those open top dumpsters. Mm-hmm.
Open top dumpsters. Thank you. So I'm thinking it's for the neighbor because it's in front of the neighbor's house. So the dude stops. And I'm like, what we're not going to do is park right. This is my spot. What we're not going to do is put this right here. Right?
Okay.
Put this right here. You're going to have to move this up. So I go around, I go into the driveway, and I go up to the white dude, and I'm like, but I come at him pleasantly. I'm like, hey, what's going on? I see y'all doing some work today. I said, how long are you going to keep that right there? And he says, it's going to be there all day. And I'm like, well, that's going to be a little bit of a problem because as you see, I'm parked behind my mom's car. My daughter's on the other side. Everybody moves all day long, and and we can't just keep moving cars. He said, yeah. So afterwards, he said, all right, well, cool. Let me just unload everything. It's going to take a few hours to unload everything. It's going to take like an hour, and then we can move. And I said, okay, so you sure? He said, yeah. And then he asked me a weird question. He said, is there a gate on the side of the fence? I said, whose fence? He was like, this fence, your fence. I said, why would you need to know if there's a gate on the side of your fence? On my fence. And he was like, because we're draining the thing. And I said, oh shit. I said, y'all working on my house? And he was like, yeah, we're working on my house. And I reached out my hand and I said, I apologize. You keep the truck there as long as you need to keep the truck.
Do what you need to do.
That was my bad. And I said it just like that. I said, that was my bad. And so the funny thing is not having an attitude off the door, which I was tempted to do. Like, how the fuck you gonna park this shit in front of my house?
Yeah.
Now we got a relationship.
Yeah.
And the man is looking out.
And he's
And
gonna
he
make
got
sure
the
it's done
team.
right.
And the man is looking out because I didn't come at him in the type of way that I felt like I was going to come at him. And I was like, so being nice, people, I'm not saying let people walk all over you. I'm saying communicate with people in a pleasant way. And if it has to go unpleasant, that's fine. But if you initiate the conversation with pleasantries, there's a chance that you can get it back. And the man actually was working. And after I said that, he was like, so do you still need me to move? Like, we'll still get it out the way. I said, no. You chill. You make sure that you guys keep everything as comfortable for you, because what the work you're doing is something I need done because this winter cannot have any more incidents that happened last winter. So we got to take care of that. So shout to them. I'm actually going to shout their company out at some point. Jay Black, how was your night? Because we got a show. The Coons is out. How was your night last night?
Speaking of coons,
oh, you got a coon in your house? What the hell? What are you talking about? Speaking of coons,
I'm just curious. So for those who don't know, which a lot of might not, so Lady Q lost her dad Monday, right? Her dad
No, I
died.
did not know that.
Yeah, she lost her dad.
prayers.
So I told some YTs that I work with yesterday. I was like, yeah, is it normal for somebody to say, was she close to her dad, or was that a microaggression, like a black-white thing? Like, do you say that to people?
That is a humanity thing. And I think that is such an insensitive and insignificant thing to say to someone. Was she close to her dad?
Was she close? Like, is that normal to ask? Was she close? Is the assumption is that black fathers ain't around? Is that the assumption?
I would have probably taken it as a microaggression as well. Because how do you ask people that? Why would that even be a thought process for you to say?
Well, that is a thought in some aspects.
I asked that.
Dad, I would have never.
Look, Mike. See, Mike said he asked that. Mike said he asked that.
It depends on how you say it to me, because some people say it in a casual way.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss, Lady
Yeah,
Q.
first of all, I'm super sorry. All our prayers go out to you, Lady Q. You already know how much love that we have and this show has for you.
Absolutely.
And you always see the love when you guys get together. You guys are like super enthusiastic to see Lady Q. So our prayers, our love, our condolences go out to you, Jay Black, to the whole family.
Stir Rock said happened to him till people asked that the YT supervisor asked, yo, was you close? Like how I
Maybe
don't know.
if a cousin passed away or something like that, or uncle, but a parent, I don't know. I would have never thought to ask that, or that would never have been my response. Now, if you were laughing, joking, and singing, I would have maybe asked you, like, hey, were you close to them? But that's if our relationship was like that. But for somebody just at your job to randomly, that can be perceived as a microaggression. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
I
figured.
can see where you
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. People I'm close to, I've asked. I've asked that, and I've seen other people ask, and you might be right. I'm not saying y'all wrong. I'm just saying, like, I before you jump out the window over it, I haven't.
But a parent though, Mike, you would ask it over a parent?
Especially if I've been around you a long time and you've never mentioned a parent. Like I'm like, I'm this is probably y'all probably right.
Good morning from Sweden. We got Sweden in the building.
Sweden,
right?
what a Sweden. I do not know how to do in Sweden accent. And don't put your hand like that because you look like you're about to be Italian. Don't do it. You look like you're about to be Italian. Mozzarella, canzonella, the pizza pie, and that's Russian. That's not Italian.
Oh, that's not.
You just turned into Russian.
Oh gosh, you just turned into.
That is Russian. The dance.
It's microaggressions. It's racism Wednesday. I don't know what's going on.
That could definitely be misconstrued as.
You should have asked them.
Are they socially retarded? It is. Now that I think about it, it can be a weird question. But people I'm close to, I have like,
maybe they didn't know what to say, and then they say, "Hey, was she close
how
to?"
How do you not? How do you not?
In my mind, I'm like, "Oh, black fathers ain't around." Okay.
No, I think a lot of people aren't as close to their parents as you think.
But they're still your parent. You're gonna be no matter who. No matter what, when it comes to a parent, you're going to feel something, right? Because you got some type of memories. It's still your parent, regardless. Unless it was never. I guess the average, the majority.
Yeah, well, I would agree. The average, the majority.
Like, I guess the typical families, you have some type of rapport with both your parents.
And I don't see you really bringing that family. I don't see you really talking about your family that much. Like you're pretty reserved.
Well, yeah, I'd be chilling, yeah. Especially, and then her side of the family, like I definitely, if anything, I only mention her mom, yeah, because her mom is heavy, yeah, is heavy and involved.
I think it is distasteful to ask someone that.
How did they say it? Did you feel that they said it in a? How was the tone? Because sometimes you have to be there.
It's a YT clueless. Educate me, Sharon Osbourne type of. It's not my job to educate you. It was in one of the. It was a sincere for them, not knowing type thing. Like them,
if you feel
I don't think they meant harm, but that's the problem with white people. Stop just doing stuff and saying stuff that you don't know. It's just.
I agree with you, Jay. I agree with you, Jay.
Though, not just white or black or yellow Puerto Rican.
You just say sorry, or you say the condolences. You don't say, "Hey, what." Was she close with her dad? Like who says that? Was she close with him?
I've heard that multiple times. People go, well, was she close to him? Because it even like if you weren't, it still hurts.
It's rude.
But you're not giving like if we had a video of it, I bet you we'd be like, oh, they ain't mean nothing by that. Because if they meant something by that, you would have got an attitude immediately.
No,
they must have said it really nicely for you to actually not say something and just think about it and hover on it and just.
I'm in a different mindset when I'm in a work environment. I'm in a different mindset,
and that's how microaggressions work, though.
Yes, I know, but I at that moment it processed, but I didn't go full on me because I didn't feel they was intentionally trying to be that. But you were, and I didn't want to in that moment. Usually I speak my mind in all those moments, but I didn't.
But that means she must have been really sincere in how she said it. because I don't care how much you change at work. I know you.
Yeah.
She must have been really nice and sincere. Because I'm telling you, the best boss I've ever had in my life, and I'll keep repeating, is Lorianne. And I could see Lorianne asking me that. I could see Lorianne if I said somebody's dead, she would be like, "Were they close?"
Well,
Because I
sometimes-
don't know. Some people be like, "Oh, if they were," some people, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but I've heard it so much. I'm in Petit, but that's
wanna
in
know
Sweden.
What city in Sweden? I guess that's where he's
Yeah.
at.
Well,
that's-
can you like and subscribe? Because we'd love Sweden to be. We've got Australia. We've got a country in Africa. We got this other country called Atlanta. Slow down. We got this other country called Atlanta here in America.
Atlanta is his own country.
Atlanta's his own country. We got people from Texas, another separate country. But welcome, Jim, and I hope you enjoy the show. Like and subscribe. But go ahead, Jay. What are we saying?
If you live in his town, people are going into the town center to get free food. It's free food day.
That would be dope. Free food day. Look at that shit.
Only in Sweden.
Only in Sweden. Not in America. We can't get nothing free in America. not here. All we get,
here.
we get UFC fights. That's what we get. We get UFC fights on the White House lawn. That's what we get.
Well, speaking of UFC fights, Stephen A. Smith, the King Coon,
Stephen A. Coon Smith
may have a challenger, and it's somebody that I was shocked. He has a co-host on his show called Jay Williams. He played at Duke. He was the number 2 pick. He was going to be a superstar in the NBA, and he got into a motorcycle accident, and it just derailed his career. So they got on, and they literally made comments that this event was on the same level as the NBA Finals. Now, it was on the same level as the NBA. Now, for those who don't know, the NBA Finals, this finals, the ratings were up 85%. 85%. Now, that has a lot to do with the international draw that Wembyana is, and being from France. And it also has the lure of New York City and all that good stuff. Well, they actually decided that they were going to say that this was on the same level. And Jay Williams is somebody they got him, y'all. And listen to the sincerity in his voice and his heart. My goodness.
Great event that was put forth by the UFC at the White House in concert with the White House or whatever. It did a hell of a job. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I was there, 4,000-seat arena. I gotta be honest, coming off the NBA Finals, where I was at multiple NBA Finals, better event than NBA Finals.
Wow.
It was a better event than NBA Finals. But the White House literally being right there.
That is former number 2 overall pick in the NBA draft, current ESPN analyst.
I'm sorry, white guy. I got to cut you off. I am so tired of what are black people doing going to this event? What are you doing? What are you doing? Dog, the man is literally doing everything that he has power to do to eliminate any recognition of anybody of color in this country. They are trying to remove rights. They are trying to change amendments. They are literally gerrymandering state after state after state. They literally have ICE agents who are still grabbing people in front of their homes and killing Americans in front of us. He is literally a fucking a felon in real life. He has literally been in the Epstein files 1,001 times, and it's more than that. This man has literally done everything to aggressively and criminally attack women, men, people who are a different race of him, and you still go to his events. We're lost. Everybody is bought. Michael Irvin, you're bought. Jay Williams, bought. Stephen A. Smith, and you literally watch a fascist, racist, you go to support his event that is already a travesty that he has the UFC on the White House lawn.
Yeah. It's like, how can you even take that serious?
Dude, what type of house Negroes are y'all?
They say they respect the presidency. That's what they say, man.
If he don't respect the presidency, this man is extorting the White House for billions of dollars in our face, and you House Negroes literally go to and support an event that you don't have to go. This is dog. The ops look like us.
Mm,
The ops look like us.
mm. And
They
said it was
all
better
look
than the
like
NBA Finals.
us.
Said it was better than the NBA Finals. This was the best thing cooking. Y'all gotta make sure y'all make the next one. That's basically what he was doing. He was co-signing.
Dog, this is good morning, co-parented. This is disgusting.
Yeah.
I promise you, not one Jewish person would attend anything of a leader who attacked their entire race and tried to bring them back to a place in time where they no longer had the rights that they have now. They would not support it. You people so want to be in their fucking group. You so want to be accepted. You so want validation from these motherfuckers. You can't live without that check. And I'm telling you, Stephen A. Smith is the leader of that ESPN revolution of all you black people. Hey guys, you know the game. Let's play this game. Let's play it. This man has gone on record now of saying how much he loves Israel. Stephen A. Smith, just when I thought he had competition, ain't no competing with him. Stephen said, I'm going to double down. You know what I believe? Stephen A. Smith really believes he's going to run for the presidency, y'all. He really believes he's going to run for the presidency.
Nah, no.
Wait.
Nah.
No. He really, this is when, let me see if I can just find this.
No, he's not. He's not really. Nah.
How did I have this? Steven. No. This is when I know he really believes this. Steven. When he says shit like this, this is when I know, oh, it's serious. He really is going to do it. Once you pay homage.
Basketball fans.
Talking to Israel.
I've been asked to come there on several occasions. One day I'm going to make it my business to get there. But everybody that I've ever met from Israel is wonderful. A bunch of nice, kind people. Go through a lot, obviously. And we understand that. But I want you to know, people in America, got love for y'all. The folks in Israel are great people, great basketball fans. I've been asked to come there on several occasions. One day I'm going to make it my business to get there. But everybody that I've ever met from Israel is wonderful.
No, he's serious. He's serious.
Politics.
He's serious. When you take the oath, when you go, he said they've been through a lot. When you are all in, he's all in. He's all in.
I would say, he can't win, but we know how that can play out.
Jay Williams, they got him. They got Jay Williams.
But if you got invited to the White House, are you going to go? Like, some people really love it.
No, never, ever. I'm so glad that the Knicks turned it the fuck down.
Oh, they already did.
I'm so glad that the Knicks turned it the fuck down. What are we doing, people?
Oh, and he can't. Usually Trump get mad and say, well, you're trash and you're horrible. But he was at the game, so he can't say that for them. And he loves the owner, the other racist owner. So, wow, they already turned it down.
Dude, it is ugly out here. The ops are wearing the same jersey. They're wearing the same jersey. They are openly. This is how stupid they have really dumbed down the American the human beings in this country, that nobody's going like, what did you just say? You're doing it's better than the NBA Finals. It was horrible. It was a horrible event. It was an event where they said Michelle Obama was a man, and you two black men are saying it was a great event.
The greatest ever. Better than going to the NBA Finals. That's what he said.
Dog, it's such a rigged situation, because Stephen A. Smith just made a whole long thing about how it meant so much that the Knicks finally won the finals, and I almost cried. And but the UFC was actually better than the NBA Finals.
Dude. Anything to distract.
Yeah.
anything to distract, anything to push their agenda, they're gonna do it.
Or is the financial piece? Because if you make a certain money, that you know they like them, right? Certain people, if you're in that certain tax bracket.
This is it was better than this, huh? This fake emotion, Steve, that you showed when the Knicks won is fake, that everybody called you out. Remember this, Steve?
The very heart of it. New York. 53 years. 53 years. 53 years. It's finally over. For years I've been tortured. They actually associate.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah. That was better, right? Y'all just do this in front of people's face. That was better. That all that fake emotion you had, all that.
The Cuba Gooding Jr. swinging in
Oh my God, the Nick. Nobody believes you, homie. Nobody believes you, and that's why they put that post up there so they can show all your comments and all your fakeness. And you're a fucking op. You are the ultimate op, all y'all. And this is why it gets so frustrating. But people are starting to see. Even Jay Black is starting to see. Jay Black is starting to see. He's starting to see this Jay-Z shit. He's starting to see the fucking betrayal. He's starting to see what's going on. Jay admits it. He don't want to say it. I know when Jay's starting to see
a whole lot of money, which I highly doubt. Or Jay-Z saw an opportunity. He saw the void that is black people not shopping at Target, and he pitched to Target, you know what? I'm the black culture. I've got this huge cult-like following. If y'all give me a shitload of money, I will team up with y'all exclusively to do this. And it's like, Jay-Z, you leveraged the boycott and the struggle of our people who were attempting to put Target in their place. You leveraged that for your own personal gain, and it's fucked up, especially considering that you are not some low-level rapper who needs the money. And I know men like Jay-Z get to a certain level and they do this thing where they're like, it's just business. It was a business opportunity. It is not just business, Jay-Z, when you leverage the hard work and the strides that everybody put in to get our voices heard and our feelings felt at Target, and you just go on and completely undercut all of that for your personal gain. Now, I know a lot of y'all not finna like this, but I'm finna have to take it there. And Beyonce, you ain't no damn better. Beyonce, this is legitimately the equivalent of the nice white woman that we work with, that we like, but she goes home to a Trump supporting husband and is raising Trump supporting sons. It's no different. It's no different. That white woman that says, I'm liberal, I'm for abortion rights, I'm for everything, but she reaps all the benefits of the patriarchy and her husband's white supremacist ways. And she's nice, but she raises boys that turn out to somehow still be white supremacists and Trump supporters. Beyonce, you're that woman. You are that woman, because the call is coming from inside your house. You are out here full online in our face. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, you did the HBCU Black album, you know, for black people. You reclaim country western, country music with the Cowboy Carter thing. You know, this vanity move of doing all of this black power work. But then your husband goes and does something like this. Like, where was the conversation in y'all household where you said, Jay, we got to have a level of morals and values, and we can't do this and we don't have the money? You are no better than the white woman who says she's for the cause and goes home to a racist Trump supporting ass husband. It is the exact same thing. There's no distancing yourself. Oh, that's my husband's business. I'm not in the business. No. I don't even have the time to get into, you know, Jay-Z, you went and undercut the movement with the NFL when we had all that momentum going on with Colin Kaepernick. Your pockets got lined and we as black people got nothing for it. You went in there, tap danced for them crackers and told them, I know what to do to make black people shut up. Let's give them halftime and lift every voice and sing. It calmed us the hell down. You lined your pockets. And at the end of the day, we got nothing for it by means of economic empowerment and or ownership in the NFL. We got nothing for it. Jay-Z, like, honestly and truthfully, this is unforgivable in my eyes. I feel betrayed, and I'm going to be very honest with you. The level of betrayal that I felt when Kevin Hart tried to make those excuses for that comic, making those George Floyd jokes, that is the same level of betrayal that I'm feeling right now with Jay-Z doing this. Jay-Z, you get up and you talk about liberation and this and all of these different things, and you just absolutely had to take that deal. You had to take that deal, Jay-Z. You had to take that. Jay-Z, this is fucked up.
It's time for action. Yeah.
Thanks you for joining Michael, Sean, and Jay Black. It's time for No Lies Detected.
Right here.
First of all, shout out to Funky Dineva. I love him. And I see no lies. So, like, no lies detected at all. No lies detected.
See how they get us?
Read it from the top to the bottom.
I see how what I told you. They grab our icons. They grab the people who mean the most to us. And this is why we're never supposed to worship false idols. And that includes celebrities. You see how they take them, they grab them, and they use them against us. Exactly how they use hip hop against us. They take our icons and they put them part of the elite group, and then next thing you know, they're working against us. And you see it, and you can't fucking deny it anymore. You see it because they're as bold and they're as disrespectful as Stephen A. Smith. They say it directly to your face. They say it directly to your face. He said, we have moved past kneeling and we have moved past boycotting, because when I can get a check, whenever I can get a check, I will gentrify your city, the city that I'm from, and I will make sure them billionaires, I will smooth it out so they can get the land that they had a hard time getting. And they did not want the protesters. They did not want anybody to be aware that what was going to go on. And some people, our good friend Dr. Aaron Smith was like, well, he got people jobs. He moved them out their cities and gave them minimum wage. And he had a 1% stake in it. And what he did was he used that 1% stake to make more money, because that is Jay-Z's MO. It's been his MO since day one. He will use state property. He will use everybody from Philly. He will take their styles. He will take their flows. And when he comes back to Philly, he'll throw them on a stage as after he hasn't dealt with them in years upon years upon years, and he'll throw them on a stage for his use, because that's what he does. He is the ultimate manipulator who takes what he wants to get what he wants, and he plays the fucking game. And y'all mad at Drake. Y'all need to be mad at his ass, because he's the one we believe. We ain't believe Drake. We didn't believe Drake. We believed you. And had the audacity to sit up there in your freestyle talking about all Trumpers and Mega trying to take shots at me. You were sitting at dinners with them. You were sitting at dinners with them, rubbing elbows with them. All these cats have literally, and every last one of y'all who showed up at that UFC fight, who sat on the White House lawn, y'all got the audacity. Don't you ever put a rest in peace to anybody who's getting murdered unjustly, because you're fucking hypocrites. All of y'all.
Why you mad, son?
Ride on New York Knicks only because they won. Stephen A. Smith never supported the Knicks. No, they never supported the Knicks. It's all bullshit. But back to the point at hand. It gets worse. It only gets worse, because what we do is we're going to go to Yankee Stadium and sell it out.
Oh.
And we'll be so blinded, we'll be more concerned about what freestyle he spits on that, and who he goes at, and who he actually says something to.
I mean, that's what drug dealers do too, right?
Absolutely. Like, y'all, we are really got from every single side. Who do we look to? Who do we look to that we can actually trust? And we go like, okay, this person is the person of character that's gonna rock. Who? I don't know who it is anymore.
Not celebrities.
Not celebrities.
Celebrities, because at the end of the day, the goal of a celebrity is to make money and to have status. So to look to them to be our cultural or our political or our do what's right, do the right thing type of entity, I think that's a long shot.
It is disgusting. It is such a long. It's like, it feels like 7,000 years ago where Ali said, "Take my title. I'm not going to war."
Different time.
Years when Martin and Bill Russell and Kareem and they all met together to have a conversation that they wouldn't tell anybody what their conversation was about, but people had to be eliminated.
Did Jay-Z go to any Diddy parties? No, he ain't know Jay-Z back then.
He didn't know him. Remember, he didn't know him at all. They just met at the brunches. That was the first time they met each other, was at the brunches. He didn't do a whole album that was produced by Bad Boy. He didn't know. He didn't do that. Never liked Jay-Z since he screwed over Foxy back in the 90s.
All these allegations. Look at all these people. Good morning, Vince Jackson. I don't think I've ever seen his name before. Good morning, sir.
Sanding Monkey. The answer is yes. Jay-Z attended many P. Diddy parties. The feds got the tapes. Monkey. What are you trying to say?
That was another person commenting. These are names I'm not familiar with. So they just thanks for joining the show. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for commenting.
Like and subscribe.
Hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000.
And look, it's our fault. When Colin Kaepernick knelt and he got blackballed, we could have stopped watching football. It's our fault. We didn't stop. I'm just happy the Knicks turned down the Trump thing. I know James Dolan is sitting there. James Dolan really wants to say y'all should go to the White House, but he can't because they got the fucking leverage. They're the champions now. So you use your leverage when you can use it.
Yeah.
And it ain't enough white players only to do it because it's all black folk for the most majority, right? Is there any white stars on that Knicks team?
No.
Yeah, so
Not ones that matter.
Yeah, Jay-Z is in the Epstein files.
not the Jay-Z, I heard you.
Yeah, he is in the Epstein files.
But we don't know to what degree he was in them files. Everybody naming the
Does it
files.
matter to what degree? Does it matter?
It's a report. It does matter. It does. That does matter. There's a lot of names in there that had nothing to do with nothing. So
we know 2 billionaires. Epstein was having a conversation with somebody closely associated with the Barclay acquisition, and we know that they laughed. That the reason why they're not protesting is because we got Jay-Z to simmer them down. We got Jay-Z to make sure that they're not going to be alerted and they're not going to be informed about what is actually going on. They knew. They knew. Oprah in on it too. They knew. Stephen A. Smith and the rest of y'all all in on it too. The Gail Kings. Gail, get the fuck out of here going on that damn spaceship and making believe you did anything in space. Fuck out of here.
You said they ain't really go nowhere with the space.
They ain't go nowhere but high up in the sky. They just went further than what my Spirit flight used to go. That's all y'all did. I ain't going to no damn space. Bitch, you 90 years old. You ain't going to no damn space.
Just a couple of knots. Just a couple of knots over with Spirit flies. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Just where your cell phone couldn't get connection. You couldn't get any reception on your cell phone. That's all you went.
We don't have no Wi-Fi.
You just didn't have Wi-Fi. Y'all thought y'all was in space. That's all y'all did. You sitting up there in a fucking fake ass capsule with Katy Perry. When in the world would you and Katy Perry ever be in the same room? Fuck is wrong with you and come back? Oh my God, that was amazing. It's amazing how you're such a fucking liar. That's what's amazing. On how you're such a liar.
It's a little higher than what my sprint plane used to go. That's hilarious.
This shit is crazy, man. Nothing's real. Nothing's real. Wake up.
Still try to sell it to us anyway, and it's our job not to consume.
But that's my thing. When I want to say it's so overwhelming because it gets to the point where you're like, what can I consume? Everything is included in it. Everything of the spider web has gotten every portion of my life is like, your part, you'll get down. And we make excuses and exceptions and we change the goalposts and we push it back. And like, oh, no, that's all good.
Billy said, I don't give a damn. I'm still going to bump his music. He said, bump old school. He said, Kanye too, Diddy, R. Kelly. He said, he said, he's a hypocrite, but music come on. He's still rocking.
Don't spend any money with them from here on out.
But listening to the music gives them spins and the downloads and the plays.
If you have it already, just listening to it again, you're fine. You purchased it. You got it. Don't go stream it. But at least call these people out on it. And I love that social media, there are thousands upon thousands of posts. And when social media gets to going and that becomes the narrative, things start affecting it. And listen, man, we got bigger fish to fry than fucking Jay-Z. We got bigger fish to fry than Yankee Stadium. We got bigger fish to fry than Stephen A. Smith. At some point, people, I ain't forgot. There got to be 10 million people that's going to be on that Capitol because we're coming. The time is coming when it's going to be time for him to go, when it's going to be time for him to leave that White House, and he's not going to go. So I'm telling y'all, get in shape, get your diets together, understand, get bail money, put money to the side because there's going to be 10 million people that are going to have to be in the Capitol when he refuses to leave and he wants to run again. If he makes it. Death for Auto Tunes birthed drill music. Death for Auto Tunes was mad because T-Pain had figured out how to make a gang of money and they wanted to ruin his career.
Yeah.
You going with that Jay-Z strategically did
That's
that?
not strategic. Yeah. That is actually what happened. Why in the hell would you literally go at T-Pain? T-Pain was hurting no one.
Nobody. He was in a lane of his own. Yeah.
He was hurting no one.
Nobody.
Oh, we were talking about listening to people's music. Mike, I know sidebar. You asked about Mystical before. What's going on with him?
I sure did.
So he got updated. He received 20-year sentence for his sexual assault case.
Oh wow.
So Mystical, but we still love Mystical, right, Mike? We not putting them on a ban list.
Can we be easy with who I love? I never loved Mystical. He was hot.
You was shaking it fast, Paul.
Yeah, I never, no disrespect to Mystical, but I never bought a Mystical CD back in the day. Never. There was never a Mystical CD. I knew the songs because they were on fire.
In fairness, you wasn't buying anyone's CDs because you was on radio getting
No. I was buying multiple. I was buying a lot of CDs back then. People saw my car. If you was in my Honda Accord, you saw I supported the Roots. You saw and I did buy Jay-Z albums. I was not the one who sat at the radio station getting free shit.
Oh, that was just me. Oh.
Yeah, that was just
it was just you. Thank you, Mike.
She's taking advantage of it.
Mike.
No, but Mystical, why don't we look at him the same as the R. Kellys and I guess because they were adults that he was taking advantage of, but he still was assaulting women.
Because after the 50th one, you just don't have the same energy.
Yeah, he's been. We've known this since our earlier radio days. Jay Black, we've always reported on the sexual assault cases involving Mystical. So this is not his first run-in.
Is that bunker is built, he's locking himself in, he's going to die in that bunker. I said it first. Okay.
That's what I heard people say.
Yeah, I still don't understand him coming at T-Pain. Mystical is going to be in my rotation.
Danger.
You keep shaking it fast, Billy. I got a problem with you blasting shake it fast, but go ahead, you do your thing. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, he had a run. He had a run.
But even back then,
clearly a predator.
There were allegations back then when he first came out of sexual assault, and so when you have a pattern, this is a behavioral pattern.
If you break down, if you break down a society's the moral fiber, when you break it down, that's one of the things that are key to making people susceptible to anything. Everything's acceptable. There is no line. There is no morality. And they know it's a tricky game that they play because it's comfortable. It's comfortable to be able to do what you want and not be held accountable. I'm 53 years of age. To be honest, I've learned that you don't throw stones while living in a glass house. The fuck? So you should never, because you're scared of what's in your house, you should never address what people are doing. You should never address the ills of society because you're scared your shit might get leaked out.
Hey, I'm sure something that you said about somebody so far today, you're guilty of something.
I ain't guilty of what?
About being predators.
No, I'm not.
Assault artists. We haven't talked about
supporting
races. Something that you say. I get what he's trying to say. If that's
I'm trying to expose stuff that the deception that is going on with us because they're going to use it against us. The prison right here.
Yeah. Same.
I don't know the details of the story. I don't know the details, so I don't know any of the details.
It says that he admitted to the 2022 sexual assault in his home.
I can't shake it fast, Billy said.
I don't know.
Fighting the bear, help the bear. Okay, Billy talking that talk. Billy feeling emboldened this morning. All right, Billy.
Keep playing until we DM your wife and tell you talking reckless. Keep playing. Keep playing until we hit up Mama. We hit up Mama Edwards.
Yeah, come get your husband.
Come get your husband. He talking crazy. He said he run the household. That's what he said. He said He said his word is the final word.
I ain't say I run the household. He said I ain't say that.
I said when I tell you to shake it fast, you shake it fast.
So does not promote domestic violence
at all.
Watch yourself.
At all.
Oh God.
Let me give it KT's on here. Word Wednesdays, but it's just her.
Wednesday word.
Wednesday word. And she doesn't have a guest today, but I told her she is more than enough. Yes, she is, ladies and gentlemen. Is it time? Yes, we're exactly on. Look, she don't have a guest, and we're exactly on time.
7:59, 1 minute before 8, the top of the hour.
Say before the top of the hour.
Before the top of the hour. Yeah.
Traffic is normally backed up like normal wherever you're at.
Yeah, 76 is backups on 76. Backups on the Blue Route. 295 has got backups. Make sure if you're paying that toll, you're gonna have a 35-minute wait on that toll. This is radio jargon. This is radio shit that we had to say all the time.
Commuters out there for my commuters out there.
That's why I was so glad I did the night show for all those years because I had to do this. Oh, and now with traffic, Steve Sabalis. Hey, Steve Sabalis here on.
I did middays, okay? I did middays on my own, and that was traffic.
It's time to bring in our next guest.
It's time to bring her in. KTR, one and only.
Oh, witness protection.
Hey. Why am I witness protection? Can you hear me okay?
Just a little dark. You sound fine. You sound fine.
We love your hair.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what up, KT? We couldn't finagle no guest today, huh? What happened?
It's a busy week. Juneteenth is a busy week. Yes, Juneteenth is a busy week. I'm actually performing possibly twice this weekend as well now.
Nice. Staying busy.
Okay, booked and busy.
Trying to.
So
trying to. And summer's just started. So if you hear little voices behind me, Bubba's in the house.
I understand.
Bubba's in the house.
Bubba's in the house.
Bubba's in the house. KT, where's the one place that you're definitely performing? You said there's a possible second one. Where's the one place that you're definitely performing?
I am definitely performing on Friday at the Cultural Collective Cafe in Woodbury on Broad Street. A friend of mine, Kenny KP Walker, who was on here in April, is doing a Juneteenth food drive. So he's going to have a few artists out there, a few poets out there performing. There'll be vendors, and we're trying to beat the goal from last year's food drive of 220 pounds. So if you are able to come, bring a bag of food. It goes to the food bank, the South Jersey Food Bank.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. That's a good way. I guess that's a good way of actually calculating by the pound. But then if you got to bring the cans, wouldn't that be okay? I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking
they just weigh it by the bags, like whatever you bring, they just weigh it, add it together.
That's interesting. What were you gonna say, Mo? Before I get into this, what were you gonna say?
No, one of my good sorority sisters. She is she's I forgot what her title is over there in South Jersey Food Bank. Very familiar. And we also work with the New Jersey Food Bank here with my lodge. We have a food pantry twice a month.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Feed over 1,000 people.
So let me make a hard left. No pause. Jay Black, I'm not going to be here Thursday and Friday. So it's going to be you and Mo.
Speaking of that.
What?
We're on vacation in this house.
But you're not going nowhere.
We are. Every year is a family tradition. You can't break family traditions, Mike. Every year we do something on the last day of school for my son, and we get in the car and we go somewhere. So
when do you leave? You leave on Friday. You're not leaving tomorrow. Don't lie, because you're not leaving tomorrow. I know you're not leaving.
It's either Wednesday or Thursday.
Today is Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
So it's tomorrow then. So it's tomorrow. We're leaving tomorrow.
Why are you lying so poorly? You're not. Why?
No, I swear to you. I can show you the confirmation.
You ain't gotta lie in my face.
No, every year we go somewhere at the last day of school. Literally, when my son comes home from school in his last half a day, the car is already loaded and we get in it and we go.
Nice.
All right, well, being that Jay is sold out the show, I guess, unless you're gonna send Mo, and then poor Mo's gonna be on here by herself.
Mo and KT could do the show. Maybe Doc we got to get that, or Kamari. We need to have somebody come on now. I can log in. I guess I can wake up and log in.
You sure you want me and Mo to take over the show for a day? Hold up.
I don't think a power hour with Mo and KT is what you want.
You need maybe Kamari, and if Doc can pop on, that would be good.
We will change the whole.
That's my thing. You just said you could. You just said you could wake up. So y'all not leaving tomorrow in the morning time. So you could be here.
Not in the morning, because it's when he gets half a day. So he gets home, I think 11, 12.
So you're gonna be able to do the show tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow.
And just let everybody know if Friday's gonna happen.
Friday is where it's gonna be tough.
So let's say this. We're gonna do a power hour tomorrow. Okay, because you're still gonna be here, right? We can do a power hour.
Yes.
With Doc. This is gonna
lots of entertainment news.
It's gonna require some show prep, Jay Black. So please do not roll over and be like, traffic was crazy yesterday. I didn't get a chance to log in all of your stuff that you sent me. All right.
Where's Mo's intro at? That's what I need to find.
Intro
right there. It's at the top. It's right
there. You dumbass nigga.
That
the
is not
intro.
Mo's
That's
intro.
not the
No,
intro.
that ain't her intro. Wait, it's just,
Definitely not.
That's not the intro.
I don't see it.
It's right here.
Okay, I see it. I see it. There you go.
Yeah, make sure you have all of that queued up because I don't want to hear no damn excuses tomorrow.
Hold up. You played it and it didn't drop me this time. Can y'all still hear me? Something worked
Yeah.
today.
Well, Mike deleted his stuff. That's what it was.
I've been deleting every day. I've been trying to delete 100 different things every day. I've been like, oh, delete. So yes. So hopefully the more I delete, the more space we'll get. And after this, all the clips that I do, I will go back and delete it before I leave. I have a challenge for you, Jay Black. And I'm gonna tell you, I failed this challenge. We have a stupid dummy of the day. You recognize this man, and the man was Mike just pulled the Jay Black. Well, he didn't give the notice with 45 seconds left in the show. Okay. All right. Billy J feisty today. I don't know why Billy. What is wrong? Was it you want to go on the wrong side of the bed? You ain't getting no sleep. Some shit.
Calling you out. That's all. Well, go ahead. So wait. So you acknowledging that you was the stupid dummy of the day? Let me hear this.
No. The guy, we recognize him. I forgot his name. And he's promoting literacy in the state of Florida.
Okay.
All right. So there's a word while he's promoting it. The banner in front of him is misspelled. The word is misspelled.
I saw this.
Oh, I saw that.
I saw this.
But I want you to tell me and put your phone down. Turn your phone over.
I already know. I saw it. Oh, I
Yes.
I might not know how to spell it.
I want you to tell me what letter
Go ahead.
shouldn't be there or what letter it's missing.
All
I
right, let me
want
see.
you to
Let
know
me see.
what
Let me-
you tell me what
I
letter
saw-
shouldn't
okay,
be
all right.
there. Or what letter shouldn't be there or what letter is missing. So I'm gonna keep it up there as he talks. And I got confidence that Mo and KT
We're
will
going
know.
to continue to lead the way into the future. Being able to master reading is at the core of that. Our state will refocus our efforts into that. We have seen what's occurred in the state of Mississippi. They call it the Mississippi Miracle. But when it comes to ed reform, Florida has led the way.
So I'm gonna leave it right there.
Achievability is spelled wrong.
Yeah,
That's the word
yeah,
that's
that's why.
spelled wrong.
Always remember
but
to
the
take
key.
out the E and leave the A. What?
Oh, Mo, I'm trying to ask Jay.
It's because when you see stuff like that, it irks.
No,
your
it's because she
soul.
want to prove she's smarter than Jay so bad. She
really
wants to
don't.
prove so bad that you gotta let it just settle. I should say.
Cringe. It was cringe. I'm
It was
sorry.
cringe.
No, what's
I
cringe
didn't
is that you ruined with
say-
Jay was supposed.
He was trying to see that I was smart. That he thought I wasn't, but
You gotta remove the E.
If he was smart, then he would have been cringe, just like myself and KT. We know that Lady Q is the brains of the operation.
Yeah,
we do know that.
Between her and now Chat GPT. Yeah, I got two brains.
We're not going to diminish, and we are not going to. That's you with the Chat GPT.
Yes.
Shame on you. We're not going to diminish.
Jay
Lady
Black sent me the most proper professional email that I knew right away he did.
Yeah,
not.
him and Chat GPT.
Well, I do all my stuff with the Chat. I do. I type my stuff and I plug it in, and then I resend that. I do.
That's right. You know, it just makes us dumber, right? It just makes us dumber.
So KT, my response back to your professional email, you knew I didn't write that personally.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Wow. I took out the dashes because usually Chat, you know, with the dashes.
So it
But
doesn't
I write Jay Black, and I also do professional writing all day as well. Remember, I'm a project manager. I write emails all day long. So yeah, I knew
No.
that right away.
Hey,
And I
KT.
know you don't sound like that when you
Exactly.
Why would you be that professional with me? And I mean, like, I know work is work, but you don't have to be that.
So KT sent the
Lady
professional
Q sends
email.
me emails back going, girl, hey. This one,
Well,
this one gave me
I wanted
all
to
the
be
studios.
I'm
And
professional.
Chat GPT has a certain cadence to it.
Yes,
Oh.
it does.
People who don't
I
write
know,
don't understand that.
I'm cracking up.
Yeah.
It's literally like me coming up here with no shirt on and I got the fake abs and being like,
Oh God. Wait a minute.
and then I'm shocked that y'all like Mike, that's not real abs. No, they real abs. I use those words all the time.
Oh God.
Oh, Billy J, what are you talking about? Because she is in a nursing home, I had to for Miles' funeral. She is still alive though. I am kind of abrasive. My bad.
I know it's LaShawn's birthday.
Oh, wait. Put Billy J back out there. Billy J, I'm just joking. Like everything, don't think that I'm really feeling like you some type of way. I'm joking. Yeah, so I'm sorry that you're going through, if that's why, you're
hugs out to you because you seem like you're having a really rough time right now.
Lots of adjectives. No, Random Rick. I wrote what I wanted to say and I just said, hey, chat, make this sound better. That was it.
Meanwhile, I there a lot of adjectives. 4 years plus just to learn how to write like that. I'm still paying off loans.
She knew. How did she? I gotta start taking some words out and put some extra words, just a couple words, just to.
It still does not.
I'm gonna say you feel me. I'm gonna take something out, put you feel me, and then I'll continue. All right.
You gotta add a few. Yeah, a few. You feel me. You feel me. You know,
if you know you wouldn't say it like that, redo it.
But that's what
edit yourself.
Edit yourself. I had to pay. Thanks for saying I had to pay for it the other day, and it's been messing with me. I need y'all more than you know.
So he really going through something. You sitting there joking, Mike?
Hearts, Billy J.
Well, Billy, listen. I need y'all every day. Going through this sets my day off in the way I needed to set it off. So you're not the only one. I think that's why a lot of the community's here, because then after this, we got to go back to the reality of the reality on what we got to go through every day. So it's a good thing. That's why it is a community. I don't want to get corny on here, but it is a community that we rock out for each other. So Billy, we'll make you giggle. And I didn't know you were going through that much today, but I'm glad you shared. Like Jay Black would say, he always sounds like it's an AA meeting. He goes, "Thank you for sharing." It always sounds like
for sharing. That's important. A lot of people, you got this safe space. We joke and we clown a lot, but we also want to support our people. See, Afro Queen giving you hugs, Miss Parker give you hugs.
Yes.
If Mike and J Black didn't give me some flack, I would have.
If Mike and J Black didn't give me some flack, I would feel some type of way. I see y'all more than I see my family. Okay, well, thank you, Billy. Go damn.
Okay.
I guess that's true. You're watching every day.
Don't like all that mushy stuff.
That is true.
I don't. I
do
not like all that mushy stuff.
Hey, Billy. I'm sorry, Billy. I got to do it, Billy. We got to break up all this.
Dumbass nigga.
Sorry, I had to hit that. I'm sorry. I apologize. It just made me feel better. It made me feel better.
J Black's sister said you text
how you talk. Cool.
Yes, so you do.
But my emails.
But
KT,
your emails are.
Do you have the email handy? Do you have the?
No, stop.
Stop
with the email pen.
Greetings, KT.
No, it was a nice. No, because then it's gonna probably talk about
very formal.
I hope your day is well. I'm following up with you in regards to.
Let's hear what AI J Black sounds
like.
The premium t-shirts that you wish to purchase from our business.
I don't remember what we were talking about. I don't even remember, but
it was the we were talking about the clips.
Oh, she was gonna help with the clips. She was gonna help with some of these clips behind the scenes and help with some of the stuff.
You have the email too, Mike.
I got
You're on the email.
I'm not paying Mike was on the email. I did reply.
You would have done better sending it to me, KT.
Let me see if I can find his email.
They ain't even open it. You see that?
I think we should just go ahead and make sure all contact information is also going to Mo.
Yeah, because
there's
no responsibility here, as you say.
Because I would love to hear. I would love to hear how AI J Black actually
people
sounds.
care. I don't think people care.
I think everybody is super interested on how J Black.
I'm invested.
Happy birthday, LaShawn. LaShawn is turning 50. That's a milestone birthday. All her little friend. What little friend you picked to be with? That's what I want.
Little friend, and don't be doing that to her, okay?
She has a lot of male friends. She has a lot of male friends, but I don't know who's a lucky guy that's hanging with LaShawn on her 50th.
Happy birthday, LaShawn.
Who's taking you to the island? Who's going with you? She's going to the you said DR?
So it's her 50th? It's her 50th birthday?
Her 50th, yes. LaShawn's turning 50.
LaShawn, there you go, girl. There you go. All right, LaShawn, let's get a little excitement.
Yes.
I'm surprised y'all ain't y'all ain't see her pictures. What?
LaShawn?
LaShawn is body yaddy yaddy.
Wait. Will Sean have pictures? She put pictures up like that?
Okay, she got
Sorry, LaShawn, but you was looking good.
Hey,
You look good.
Oh, she got her thighs out. She got her legs out. What is that? I'm trying.
Oh,
I can't even.
blow that up. Let's see what we got. What's she
can't make
working with?
this no
blow it
bigger.
up.
Pause.
Let's see what we working with.
What's that on her? Is that her IG? Let me go to her IG.
All right, LaShawn. All right, we appreciate you, LaShawn. Sometimes you gotta show out. Sometimes you gotta let them know.
You gotta let them know that hey, I'm.
You gotta pop out and
She
be like,
looks gorgeous.
Like, good for you, girl.
Jay trying to pivot off that. I'm gonna find that email. I'm gonna
I
find
got
that
it.
email.
Stay
I
focused.
got it.
Well, read. Please
Shut
read.
up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jay Black,
To use
aka
simple terms.
this is the AI version of Jay Black, and this is what Jay Black wanted KT to believe was really him. Yeah. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, read. Go ahead.
KT, I love the well thought out plan and level of support behind it. As you begin posting
That's
the
enough
clips,
right there. That's
Let it
enough
go.
right there.
Let it
No.
go. Go ahead, KT. Go ahead.
as you begin posting the clips, please be sure to email them to me as well so they can be archived. I'll also put them across our YouTube, Instagram, and other social media channels. Establishing a consistent weekly posting rhythm is a great strategy.
Archive the strategy. Okay.
Go ahead, give me some more. Go ahead.
I love you, Jay. I'd also like to explore the mental and behavioral health segment further. There's definitely an opportunity there, and I believe we can create meaningful conversations around those topics. Plus, I can bring a little value from my street degree to Psych Null. That's
I
the only part that had Jay Black.
I added that. I did. I said I got my
Like,
street
nah.
degree. It's like
Say
no.
that-
I said my
no.
street degree. It's like no. Like,
And
that
the
was
emoji. and the emoji.
I thought that was gonna make it feel me. That first part, that top half.
And he
was-
closes it out with just sharing my thoughts.
I'm just sharing my thoughts.
All right, y'all finished?
What man that you've seen? You see
Archive
this man just sharing my thoughts.
Uh,
I was like, okay, it's either ChatGPT or Lady Q type this out.
Lady
Like,
Q probably typed it up for
and
him.
she would not have,
No.
no, because
And-
Lady
no,
Q
and
was
then he
not this
probably put it through
formal either.
ChatGPT.
Her
No,
either.
Lady. He probably said, "Lady Q, can you take care of
No.
this for me?" And then he put it through ChatGPT.
No, this is, yeah, he put it through chat. Yeah,
He
it's
hit you.
definite.
Not
He
your
hit,
work.
he hit you with
not organized.
your powerful proposal will be taken in high consideration through the
Yes.
committee that we will run this through. After that, but we thank you for your work and your enthusiasm to try and change the culture and environment of Michael Sean and the take. We know it's
I will
AI.
submit this to Michael Sean's people.
Yeah, he has never submitted anything to Michael Sean or his people.
No.
I said meaningful conversation. I think they can have meaningful conversation.
conversation.
I don't talk like that.
And the fact that he
I
said
know.
behavioral health, mental health, when every day he discredits me,
Oh,
that was mind blowing. That he wanted to really focus in and hone in on a
I
segment.
do. I think mental health is a big deal, and I do want to have more conversations around that. I do.
Well,
I
it's
think
mental
that's-
health month, and we haven't said anything. It's already 17.
need to
I
have
thought
a
she was supposed to, she wasn't here on Monday either. was
Yeah,
she?
because I wasn't here, so we're gonna be back on Monday.
That's
Yep.
okay.
So yeah, we need to definitely do more mental health because anxiety is real, depression is real, all that stuff is real, and now is the summer season. So yes,
Speaking
Yes.
of which, for
Uh-oh.
those of you that are on medications, there are 2 medications, and I'm sorry, I forgot the actual names, but there's 2 of them that are being recalled right now.
Psychotropics.
Yes.
I ain't on that one.
The fact that you said there are 2 medications
on,
that are being
TP.
recalled, but you don't know which
There's
ones they
2.
were. Well, that yeah.
Yeah, right.
And,
Do your
There are 2
research.
medications that are being
Zoloft.
recalled. Oh, there we go.
Is
Zoloft.
Zoloft-
Zoloft
Lexapro?
is one of them. I don't think Lexapro
A lot of
is
people on
one.
Zoloft.
But Zoloft is one of them, but it's the generic form of it.
generic- I was
That's
gonna say
why I
the
can't
generic
remember
brand.
the name.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Shut up.
Thank you,
Billy.
Billy.
Don't be co-signing. Don't be co-signing. Quite fascinating.
Quite fascinating. Your approach and your delivery, what you bring to the table is absolutely stunning. And we are taken aback about your ability and skill sets. Jay Black.
She's going with her family. She's going with her
Yeah,
family.
right now
Celebrating.
it is it's a
Who
SNRI.
said thank you, Mike, for what? What I say thank you? What did he say thank you for? What are the
Happy
two? Go ahead,
birthday.
bro. Oh, you're welcome.
No, she just saying thank you for the birthday love.
You're
Lady
welcome. The
Q's
picture
up.
looks
Thanks
good.
for the love and condolences. All right, Lady Q's up.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Billy
KT just
J.
tried to clown your husband, Lady Q. KT just clowned me. Go ahead,
Because
Mike.
your husband tries to sound like somebody else in his email.
Well, he wanted, but you know, I will say this, KT. I think it's admirable that he actually thinks so much of you that he knew he wasn't just going to write an email himself because it was going to be very direct and very, Jay Blackish. And technically, he may have offended you if he would have done it himself. They would have might have been something you would have taken the wrong way. So the fact that he thought of you and be like,
As
let me
much
do this
shit that he
AI.
can talk on here, I think we're
Yeah.
past that.
And there were some adjectives in there. They were adjectives in there, Billy. They were
Yes,
adjectives.
there were adjectives.
There were
All
definitely
over.
adjectives in there.
Fake.
Fake, Jay Black. We know good and well he doesn't know all them adjectives.
Sidebar, you remember yesterday during the show, Mike, at the end, Asha talked about how she lifted the car up to save somebody. And I said, Asha, get out with that bullshit. You ain't lifting no cars up. Remember at the end of the show, for those who stuck around. Why she called me after the show and told me, no, you ain't gonna put on there saying I ain't do that. I did, and start going through the whole story of how she lifted this car up to save somebody that was stuck under the tire.
But that can happen.
I know.
Your adrenaline can be rushing so much that you could actually have that level of super strength to do that.
I didn't believe her. And she called me with such passion. It was giving me details and how she had a turtleneck on and was about to take the turtleneck off when she heard him scream her name. And then she had to put the turtleneck back down. And then how she ran out the house. It was just like it was a superhero movie, Mike. But Asha, I stand corrected. If you lifted the car up from the back to get the man from under the stuck car and a stuck tire, I'm gonna stand down and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Listen, and Jay, I know that seems like an outlandish story, but my thing is, why I was like, I believe it, because why would Asha make up a story like that? I didn't know he was out here sending emails without my approval. Yes, Lady Q, he is willy-nilly sending AI because AI got him confident.
AI emails.
AI got him cocky now. He's sending emails for real.
I didn't even know who it was, Lady Q. He was a whole another man in this email.
Put the therapy chick on Thursdays, therapy Thursdays. Well, she's only available. I think her availability is Monday.
Mondays.
Her availability is Monday. So hopefully we'll have her back in here. Speaking of therapy, this couple, and I want to get y'all opinion on this. This couple was on one of those about last night or last night's conversation or something, and she had a question about her husband, who she's been married to for 15 years. She's been married for 15 years. And I want to hear everybody's opinion on, would you have a problem with this situation like she does? Where we at? It's somewhere here. Where the hell? Oh, here it is. All right. So this is her question right here. This is her beef, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all gather up and y'all watch.
For almost 15 years, married for 6. Him and his ex-wife really communicated with each other when we met, and he had pretty much nothing to do with her at that time except for the co-parenting of the children. Their conversation that I know of was very limited. Now that the kids are grown, I see a change in their relationship, which is strange to me.
Is there a video?
No video.
But how did it change? Like one example.
So when she's upset, she'll call him up crying. I've been with my husband.
So yeah, she has a problem with which I thought this was weird, because normally it's the beginning like of the relationship where they have for the relationship, for him to have gotten closer to his ex or co-parenter 6 years later, that's a little odd to me. But yeah, KD it's normally your segment. What would you have a problem with somebody that you've been together for 15 years and been married for 6? It seems like he's gotten closer to his ex.
Yeah, if there's a all of a sudden you're getting closer, then yeah, there's something's not right. Something's off. Um, did somebody die? Did your ex mother-in-law or father-in-law die? Is she feeling some kind of way about it or something to that degree? Okay, I'll consider it, but otherwise, nah, something's not right, and sounds like somebody's on their get back.
Mo, we go to another set of ovaries. They do come in sets, right? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
Some people only have one, just like some
Okay.
men
Yeah.
only
Some
have
people.
one testicle. I mean,
Okay. All right.
so I would say this. I think that especially with co-parenting, you develop you're forever linked. Number one, just because the child turns 18 does not mean that it just stops your conversation about the kids, right? It's going to always be conversation about the kids, even when they're adults, young adults. I think that if you've once cared about someone and you've had to co-parent through an 18-year stint plus, you sometimes do, depending on the nature of your relationship, you do become codependent on them when things go awry in your life. Sometimes they're the first person that you call, no matter it has nothing to do with a romantic relationship and more so about your codependency when it comes to coping with things that go on in your life. If that's the person that you've always talked things through with, even once the kids are grown, you are going to probably lean on that person to weigh in on things that are happening in your life that are significant. So it does happen. It happens more frequently actually than what you know, whether your mate is telling you or not.
So, and I think that's a good observation. But personally, if you're in a relationship and you're married for 6 years, you've been with the person for 15 years, how are you feeling about your thought process on these people seem to be getting closer and the communication seems to be more than what it used to be?
Bitch, why you calling my man?
Okay, that's it. See, that is what I needed. Thank
you, Mo. I was trying to be. I tried, but she.
And it's Wednesday. We're almost Friday. You know, somewhere. In the
yep,
world.
there it is. Why all of a sudden?
Yeah, I mean, and I'm glad that you gave both perspectives. I'm glad you gave the therapist. You put the therapist hat on, then you took it off.
Hat off, and I gave
and
you
then you
most.
put the Timbs on, and all of a sudden you're like, "Bitch, why you calling?" See, that's what I like. I like when that happens. She just said my mom and dad stayed friends and talked from time to time, and my dad would help her up until she died, and he had a wife. Okay, all right, and obviously we have to go to Jay Black.
I ain't even going front, Mike. I missed the first part of the clip. You might have to.
It wasn't even that long. How did you miss? What type of ADHD? Do you have the new one? Do you have the new
for
one?
almost 15 years, married for 6. Him and his ex-wife really communicated with each other when we met. And he had pretty much nothing to do with her at that time except for the co-parenting of the children. The conversation that I know of was very limited. Now that the kids are grown, I see a change in their relationship, which is strange to me.
Is there a video?
No video. But how did it change? Like one example. So when she's upset, she'll call him up, crying. I've been with my husband.
Yeah.
So that
let me read Lady Q because I would like to, since we're going to Jay Black, let me hear. They probably have matured since the breakup. If she's uncomfortable and he cares, he needs to make adjustments to the co-parenting relationship. I'm not going to assume that they are getting that old thing back. All right, now Jay Black, go ahead. That was very nice. That wasn't even AI. That's all Lady Q. Like Lady Q.
But she has another comment.
Now, what's the other comment? She got back-to-back comments. All right. Wouldn't be me though. I'm digging in his ass the first time I noticed it. Damn.
That part.
What's she crying to you for?
So Jay, your opinion. Your wife has spoken up. Damn, Mo. Went back to Arkansas.
Who is the situation? Is it me? Is it her? Because you know that matters.
If it's her, it's not even going to happen because you're going to leave the relationship.
All right. There you go.
Because to you, that's rational.
Okay. If it's her, it's not. that's a problem.
Jesus
If it's me,
everything's a problem if it's her, Jay. Everything is a problem. There's nothing that's not a problem.
What is a problem?
If there's any connection with another human being who breathes too often, it's a problem.
A lot of guys want their families back, so no, that's a problem.
The families have already moved on. The kids are 18, they're already grown. Everybody's grown. But go ahead.
For me, I hold grudges. So if you have me on child support, we're never going to be cool.
No, but we're saying they are cool. We're not going to bring everything back to fucking child support, Jay.
That's me.
No, you're not even dealing with the concept is that you are cool. So obviously, if you are cool, there were no child support problems.
I can't speak to that because there's no situation where I'm cool with any of mine. So it's hard for me to put myself in that situation. I'm not cool with any.
If you broke up with Lady Q and Lady Q didn't have you on child support, and you had screwed up the I gotta put all these details, and you screwed up the relationship, and there was some infidelity, but y'all had gone, and she was calling, and you had been in a relationship with somebody for 6 years now. You were married, and she was upset, and your wife is saying, "Why are y'all getting cooler now? What's going on?"
Well, I will respect my current relationship.
Then you would cut Lady Q off.
I would have to, because I'm in this household with this woman every day. There's no way I could entertain someone else knowing that it's going to cause pain and hurt to them. You know what I mean? My new situation that I got to deal with. So no, I wouldn't put my current situation in just to comfort someone that I'm no longer with.
So after all those years that Lady Q held you down, now all of a sudden when she's upset and she gives
that's
you
why I can't think of me and her breaking up. So that's why it's hard for me to even put in that situation. She told me either you gonna be with me or I'm gonna be with you. That's what she told me.
Yeah, unless she find out you bending somebody over, I bet you that whole thing's gonna change. That whole thing will change. But not that you would ever, but they always are.
Well, cheating is not a deal breaker for her either, though.
But there's also emotional cheating. So let's take the physicality part out. Right? If a woman is constantly calling you Jay Black every time something's going wrong in her life, not necessarily the kids, but she's upset and I'm calling Jay Black because I need him. I need him right now. That is emotional cheating. That's an emotional.
He know the answers. He know how to get through this.
And he got AI. He got AI too. So
Shut up,
But you don't realize that you do have the propensity to be needed. Your personality type, you need to be needed. So that
I do. I need to feel needed. Yes.
Well, that's his manipulation. That's the manipulation.
No, I need. Why am I here if I'm not needed? Why am I here?
You have to feel needed, right? So that validates you. If a woman with that type of relationship with you says, "Oh, Jay Black, I need you," and she called me every time, it fulfills something in you too, Jay Black.
My dad does that with my mom because he never stopped loving her, and his wife knows it. There's nothing listen, people. There's nothing you can do about somebody.
Go be with the bitch. That's what
they don't need, but they don't
go
click.
Be with her then.
They don't want to be together. But to believe that somebody has had that relationship didn't end because of whatever. You can't change somebody loving somebody, y'all.
You can't.
You can't change it.
But you can change your giving that person who you know loves you in that way. You can change the access level that they have to you. When you know that somebody loves you in a romantic way and you still allow them to have that level of access, that's where it becomes problematic.
As long as boundaries have been set.
Why does Billy keep acting like I'm in his situation? He's talking like, I better not say nothing. Lady Q got hands. I just want to admit it. There you go again. He gonna have some shades on there tomorrow. I'm gonna get some black. Billy, just because your wife be whooping your ass, Billy, don't mean everybody wife whoop their ass.
I don't think his wife really whips his ass.
She do. Billy, we've seen multiple shows where he was honest and shared, which we don't want to throw that back in his face. But yes, Billy he's been in relationships and currently where his partner will put hands, but he's man enough to handle it. He can get through it. But yeah, some people's okay with
domestic violence, whether it's
so this is current.
Okay.
Yes, Billy. Yes, his previous wife and now his current wife has put hands on him.
I don't remember him saying his current wife.
I thought we were always talking about his
current.
That's how I current. Then there's a bigger problem here.
No, well, it's really not because he can handle it. It's not like I got Lady Q and tell me to
What
shut up.
does he can
All right,
handle
let me
it
shut up.
mean?
Domestic violence is never okay. I don't
Yeah,
care whether it's
right.
a woman. It's never okay.
Lady Q says, pause. Don't sit there and say that like shit
That
is
shit
sweet.
is sweet. Oh, when I said the whole cheating ain't a deal breaker for her though.
I bet you it'd be a deal breaker in that house if it happened today.
I ain't saying no more about Billy, but Billy was trying to come at me
deal
saying you beat me
But I
up.
will punch you in your eye, though.
No, but no, Billy just said like you gonna get physical, like we fight or something. That's
We
what.
don't fight, but I will punch you in your eye.
You ain't punching nobody.
How do
in
you
no eye.
say? How does she step up and talk about not talking about Billy J? Then say she's gonna punch you in the
This,
eye?
yeah, right. This.
What type of hypocrisy is going on here?
Don't talk about Billy and his family. Don't. But
you
I
know,
will
I'll punch
punch you
you
in the
in the-
eye. I'll
I
punch you
will
in the
punch-
eye. Get out of here.
Yeah, because what you're talking about like right now, it ain't sweet like that. Don't put out there that it's not a deal breaker if you cheat. You don't know what may happen.
It's not though.
So
It's not a deal
KT,
breaker for
well,
her.
I think it would be a deal breaker in that house because I don't think you'd want to deal with the fact of what your son would say to you. So it would be a deal breaker.
How will my son know?
Oh, he'll know. He'll find out.
You don't think he would know?
He'll
And
find
why
out.
why would a grown person tell your kid that you know your father cheated on me?
But you don't
Oh
think
no,
should-
there's a whole nother. He can pick that up on his own.
And why
Best
shouldn't she?
believe he can
And
pick
why
that up
shouldn't
on
she?
his
That's
own.
not a place for a kid. Don't let me get the therapist on the phone. Or Mo is right. You don't tell kids that your parent cheated on you.
You cheated on the household. You didn't just cheat on your wife. You cheated on the
son's
house.
father and all of my son's autism has told him that he cheated on me. And my son relentlessly will not let that go.
Yeah.
But that's where you don't involve kids in
that.
adult business. Like what? That don't make no damn sense.
No, it makes it because it makes you
Tell a
uncomfortable.
kid that your other parent
Yeah.
cheated, regardless what other parent, man or woman. That's just dumb.
Because you cheated on his mom and you cheated on the house.
And to what KT has even said, kids pick up conversation, they put things together, they put tone, they put your body language, they put all of those things together. They are not slow
At all. If I have a conversation in here and I'm at a certain tone, oh, this one is going to go off. He's gonna go from 0 to 100 because he's like, wait a minute, you're elevated. What's going on? So it's gonna make him rev up.
I want to find
And
out
he's
what
gonna get
household.
dysregulated.
I want to know what household Jay thinks in America that there's infidelity and the kids don't find out about it.
They
Eventually, they're gonna know.
Yes,
They're gonna know.
do.
They don't always know.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm telling you, the majority of households, the kids know.
I'm never co-signing and talking to a child that I gave birth to, that I helped conceive, and letting them know that the other parent is a smut.
Oh, really? Is that true? You want to stand on it?
I've never admitted or said anything to.
In your
any
past
kid.
relationship, they don't know?
No, they've been begging me to tell. No, I've never.
Who's been begging you to tell?
People want to know, and I ain't saying jack.
Or do your children
You said
know?
it here.
I said it here, but I never said it to them.
So they don't know. You're saying you don't think they know?
No, they don't know the details of anything.
No. I said, dude, not
They want to
details. Not details.
They want to know. They want to hear me confirm, and I'm not.
Oh,
'Cause
they
on the
want to hear
show I
you.
play. On the show I play. So we don't know.
Wait. So you say they want to hear you confirm something that they already know
They
about?
want to know what really happened.
Okay,
And
so
I'm
they
not-
know
and-
something.
And I'm not saying anything from my side, but
Yeah, but
but
they
the
know
dumbass
something.
on the other side probably said something.
That's what I'm saying. That people, that you're not going to be able to hide infidelity from the kids. You're just not
But
going to be able to do
I
it.
think as adults we should.
Why?
I don't think you telling your kid at 10 years old that daddy just smashed the neighbor and now mommy upset and this is why we
The conversation. I was about to say.
no, but you get what I'm saying. But why? How is that going to help that 10-year-old?
How are they supposed to know why you're out the house then? You're supposed to lie to them why you no longer live in the house?
Mommy and daddy are growing apart. We're figuring things out. We don't love each other like we used to.
Okay, so when they're 15, what are you supposed to say? What are you supposed to tell
That's
them?
the
then?
same thing. That's how.
Oh, and when they're 17, what you're supposed
by
to tell
that
them?
part, you already got different lives, and
So,
now
you're,
we already
so
established.
you want to just basically lie, so when they do find out, they'll be even more pissed off when they do find out, because at a certain point, at 17, 18 years old, the conversation is going to happen.
No, it ain't happening with me. So
As an adult, it's going to happen.
But you're lying. You're lying. And
Yeah.
your creating a lie and an unsafe.
Name I never seen. What
That's
up,
a
Love?
lie. You're creating a narrative for them to
Another
what?
name, Black.
What?
Shit talking without
So I
talking.
have a question.
Shit talking.
KT has a question.
Go ahead, KT.
I have a question. Okay, so let's take the cheating part out of the scenario. You had a legal situation that kept you from being able to do certain things with your son. When your son becomes older, when he's 17, 18 years old, are you going to tell him the truth then?
A legal situation is different because getting locked up, that can help show them that, hey, you don't want to do crime and it can catch up with you and hurt you down the road. And actually, the therapist.
But you
came on
also
here and
don't
said
want
I
to
should
cheat on
tell
your
him.
woman, and that's what a father should also be teaching his son. So if you made that kind of mistake and you want to teach your son a lesson, and your son is walking around seeing his mother's heart crushed, you have to give him that lesson. You have to say, hey, son, I fucked up, and I fucked up bad. Don't do this. When he becomes a young man and you see him out in the streets and he's trying to deal with women and stuff, you're gonna need to explain that to him,
I don't know,
especially
bro.
if you
ain't got no
see
degree.
him
You
going
ain't got
down
no
that way.
degree, KT. You didn't study this. I don't know.
Well, let me
Okay, so
step
I
in.
must be right.
I don't know.
I must be right. I must be right. Go ahead, Mo.
But I'm saying let me step in, because first of all, that's not the measuring stick of knowledge. Sometimes it comes with experience. If you've experienced something and you would have liked it to have gone another way, you can speak on it. So let's destroy that narrative.
Why are you explaining anything to a child? I'm just saying, thank you, Jeanette.
You explain
you.
things in an age appropriate manner at all times.
Because they're not going to be frozen in time. And at certain point when a child is 17, 18 years old and they want to know why you really left, and they think it's just because you didn't have communication, or they think you left because you just didn't love mom. At a certain
as
point,
soon as you tell them their mom was a smut, now they mad at you.
first of all,
saying
the
that,
fact,
"Don't talk about my mom."
no,
Don't use those words.
You don't
use
have to
those
call
words.
the mom a smut, but the truth is the truth. My kids knew the truth is the truth. Like you can't conveniently say you want honest people in your in your household and not be comfortable. The truth is uncomfortable.
Yes.
So how do you say
KT?
Therapist KT? How do you say somebody's mom is a smut?
You mad at me now?
No. Well, let me hear. How do you tell your kids that their mother that they love to death was a whole ass smuttercut? Let me hear.
She made a mistake.
No, I want to hear KT. How do you tell your kids?
I
your
would
mom
tell
was a
my
hoe?
I can give you a situation right now. If let's say if my son was able to have these conversations because his father is a smut, I would have to tell him, like, okay, well, your father decided not to be around because, one, he is not a man that commits to women. Two, he's a liar. And we can expound upon the lies. I'm not going to go into all of that here for the sake of time. We can expound upon the lies. You have siblings that you don't even know about. I wouldn't have even known about. I mean, I would just tell the truth. I've had to do this with my daughter as well. Not necessarily about her father cheating on me, but about the legal situations, because there was a lot of things that she didn't understand. And now that she's almost 30 years old, she knows everything from my mouth and from his mouth. And she's had a lot of questions for him over the years that I tried to tell him he wasn't going to be able to get away from. He's going to have to confront that shit at some point, because the older she gets, the more she's going to be able to put stuff together. And that's not going to be any different with your son.
Lady Q says, why would you tell your child their mom's a smut? When you tell, you got to tell it all, even your part in it.
Your part, right.
And really, it's not about it. And J Black, to your point, it's not even I don't even think the way that you're explaining it is about the fact that you have a concern for the kid. You have a concern because you don't want to look bad. You don't want to be.
I don't care how I look. Just being totally honest, Mo. I don't care how I look.
Everybody does. Do not say
I
that
don't.
that's defense
I
mechanism.
don't care. You gonna
Everybody
be all
does.
right.
So then,
I
what do
don't-
you stop? What
Yeah,
would stop you from telling the truth?
I just
Then if
don't
you
think
don't
there's
care.
never, I don't think it's ever in a kid's place for an adult to tell them. I just don't think that. So I've been always like this my life. I'm always going to be.
So if
It's a
there's
kid being a
abuse,
kid
if
place,
there's a
and
so if there's abuse in a relationship, should you not tell them that there was
I
abuse
wouldn't-
in a relationship?
I wouldn't tell them, "Yo, your mom was putting hands on me," and when I pushed her, that's how she got hurt. And no, going through all that, telling the kid the details of a disagreement I just think that's too much. Mommy and daddy grew apart. It just wasn't working out for us. It wasn't a happy relationship, so we had to go our separate ways. So that's why you come to me every other Friday.
So if they go through the same situation, you're gonna make believe you've never been in that.
And
Like if
they're
they,
not
God forbid, they go because something may run in the family, or maybe they become aggressive.
So domestic violence runs in the family.
No, their genes. When you grow
It
up,
can. It absolutely can run in the family. It
So
absolutely
it's in your blood.
can.
So it's in your blood. That's what we
Big
trying to
flag.
say.
Big
All
flag.
right.
It's
I'll
not
let y'all go.
necessarily in your blood, but
You know what?
behaviors get passed down.
Yo, wildin'. I'm not ignorant. Y'all just wilding to say it's in your bloodline.
no,
We
we're
didn't say
saying
you were ignorant either.
nobody said anything about anybody being ignorant. I'm saying there are traits that you have to watch, that you have to admit, that I had to admit that I get this. There's something that I lean in
That's
some certain
excuses.
behavior.
That's
No,
excuses.
it's something
No,
that is
no, that's a fact. It's a fact.
if genetics, if people will tell you alcoholism is partly genetic,
It is.
that it
It
runs
is.
in your genes, that you're susceptible to your allergy to alcohol because somebody else in your family, your dad or your mom, may have been susceptible to that allergy.
Addictive behaviors.
You
that
get
Learned
traits
behaviors.
from
Thank you,
everybody.
Queen.
You're
Thank you, Queen.
predisposed. You're predisposed. And so, which means it doesn't mean that you're going to become an alcoholic, but you have to take a concerted effort to make sure that you realize that that can happen to you. So alcohol may not be your choice of addiction. It may be something else. If you're predisposed to an addictive behavior, you definitely have to be cognitive of that. My dad, because he has alcoholics in his family, does not drink.
Lady Q says, but
He doesn't drink at all.
in all honesty, he truly feels that it's always grown business and not kids' business, no matter the age. But this is the problem I have with that statement. You keep treating kids like kids even when they're adults. He always been like this. He says, I talk too much to my daughter. Listen,
I think you do.
This is the thing. So what we're trying to say is that I'm going to keep my experiences to myself. So if you run into it, you can handle it on your own like it's the first time. And I will not give you any experience that I've had to let you know you're not strange for going through this, or you're not wrong for making this decision. Like sharing is sharing. Like at a certain point, our kids are not kids, they're adults. And sometimes for me, I'm not telling Jay Black, for me, an explanation, like Lady Q saying, of both sides, of giving the full story and the nuance to sometimes what your mistakes and how your mistakes came about and how you developed these traits and why you did that. And if you're the culprit of the infidelity, what was it that why you did it, or your regret on doing it and your apology for doing it. Because I'm gonna say it one more time. When you cheat on a spouse, when there's family involved, when there's family in that house, you did not just cheat on that person. You did not just cheat on that person. And that's a hard pill that most people, including me, had to swallow. You cheated on everyone in that house. Everybody trusted you. Everybody believed that you were going to go and be faithful. Everybody believed that they could trust you out when you were on tour doing whatever, or you went to work or whatever. So that explanation has to be back to the whole family. It's not just to the person, the individuals. But that's just my spiel.
And as for what degree I got and what degree I don't,
Yo, here we go. Here we go.
Hit him, KT.
I guess
Hold
that
up.
hurt. I guess that must have hurt. Hit dogs holler.
No, we just got to, clarify in
I just
the
asked what degree you
totality
had
of the circumstances.
for you to speak on that in such a
My 20s, my 30s, and my 40s have seen me go to therapy on my own because I've always known mental health is just as important as my physical. And I've had things happen in my life that made me go. Now I have also spent 8 years hiring and firing therapists, behavioral therapists, included in that because of my son. So sometimes it doesn't take a degree, it takes life experience. But when you start going to therapy, that is probably something you're going to learn very quickly. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. I really want you to. I'm so excited for you. In all seriousness, it was a game changer for me and definitely saved my life.
Experiential learning. Okay.
We got mental health in here. Look at that. Look, won't he do it? Listen, we got mental health in here right now. Jay Black managed to get KT kicked up. See, that's what he does. He got Jay. Go ahead. We saw another side of KT. Let's go to the other side that we
Thank
have.
you, Randy.
You knew you messed up when Lady Q entered the room physically.
She only itchy because of the whole Billy stuff. She don't like when I talk about Billy's DV stuff. And I'm like, but Billy be joking along too. So hey.
But what she said is that she would bust you up if she had.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
I ain't gonna fight, but I'm gonna punch you in your eye.
Where's her degrees? Who else should they learn from if it's not their parents? I guess that's the Jay Black. Who else is that?
You have to age appropriate, hard conversations with your children because we want better for our kids, right? I know everybody here want better for their kids than they have for themselves. If you are a good and a loving parent, that's what you want.
A lot of kids want to go through it on their own though. A lot of kids want to learn on it.
About you as
Who
a
wants to
parent.
go through anything on their own?
A lot of kids don't want to hear what they want to experience life and know just because you made a mistake don't make sure that I'm going to do it. That don't mean that I'm going to do it. So a lot of people.
So when they do make the mistake, you think they want to go through that on their own when they make the mistake?
I'm just saying, if you want to go through life and experience it the way you see fit, sometimes you're gonna have to learn.
I mean, okay, then a hard head make a soft ass, but that don't mean you don't try. You still have the conversations with your kids.
Go back to the there was one before. It was two. Oh, Lady Q said I battle with my daughter all the time about choices and my mistakes and trying to get her to learn from that. I have the same conversation,
and she don't want to hear it. And she don't want to hear.
But you got to understand something. Every kid acts like, or every young adult acts like they don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, the stuff that I claimed I didn't want to hear still rings in my head now because it was said. It was said to me. And I'm like, you know what? I get it. So now when I talk to my daughter, I said, look, I'm not telling you what I'm thinking. I'm telling you what I went through. So this is my experience. So I'm just giving you a heads up that this is a possibility. KT, get all up in that tall can piece about that degree comment. Lady Q, feisty, physically, give him some too. Watch. Okay, Billy Edwards, you can't transfer your violence that goes on with you to everybody else. You can't transfer that.
It's tall for me.
You know what?
Yes, because in person that would look like this.
I do want to honor Jay Black. Your mindset comes from your growing up.
It's an old school mindset, yeah.
Your upbringing. So I do want to honor that and not like totally disregard why you even think that way. And to KT's point, if you do go to therapy and take that leap, I promise you it's going to be a game changer for you because some of those practices are not things that you necessarily have to hold on to or hold true to in terms of just raising your own children or, even transferring it onto your own relationship in the way that you deal with things. So
I always and that is a philosophy. I lived in a family that everything was grown folks, even though this is the crazy thing. Grown folks always say it's grown folks business, but it affects everybody. And it winds up affecting everybody and nobody knows why. Nobody knows why the tension in the room when certain people come in. Nobody understands why there's so much venom for other people. And we just sit there and be like, she just don't like them. They just don't like each other. They just so this grown folk business thing is I always say, people say you're supposed to take lies to the grave. You don't take lies to the grave. Lies take you to the grave. They take you to the grave. And communication.
Yeah, because it can change the whole trajectory of your family legacy. When you omit certain things in your family and somebody takes that to the grave and you never understand why there's triangulation or some type of separation in between family members or why things are not working, and people and things go left unsaid, I'm telling you, it changes the whole trajectory of your legacy.
And I say this, you know how many stories we hear about people saying their dad wasn't shit and 15, 20 years later, they find out that it wasn't their dad,
Aha.
that it was the mom. That it was the mom. But my thing with the if you don't, but if you don't speak
can't
up,
say that.
if you don't speak up and share it, how are they supposed to know?
You still gonna be the evil person. As soon as you say, nah, my mom ain't do that. My mom wasn't like that. And now you got beef and no.
But you have to have these age-appropriate, healthy conversations, no matter what you think the outcome may be, because you don't know how it's going to be received. But it is a certain way that you have to approach it. You're not going to talk to a 15-year-old the same way that you're going to talk to a 20 or 25-year-old. You're not going to talk to a 13-year-old.
I'm not begging and kissing nobody behind.
Jay
You
Black.
have to be begging and kissing somebody behind. You're
I'm
just
not
having a conversation with your kid.
But if they don't want to hear it, I'm keeping it moving.
Wise people learn from others' mistakes. Smart people learn from their own mistakes. Choose wisely.
That's that 50-year-old LaShawn. You know, her birthday.
Yeah,
She's
but when
50
you're
now.
talking
She's
about
wise.
children, and you're talking about their frontal lobe is not even fully developed. When you're talking about children, you want to make sure that you are imparting the best of the best that you have to give as a parent, right? And even if they do decide to, it's an autism house. Listen, it's you gonna hear some things. Okay, you're gonna hear some things, but you have to understand, Jay Black, that no matter what,
I ain't said
you
nothing.
want to make sure that you give Buddy the best of the best, and whatever he chooses to take from it or leave on the table, yes, that's going to ultimately be his decision. But you did your job as a parent of making sure that you imparted that wisdom so that they had the choice of not going down that wrong road or that hard road.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
All right. Well, that was therapy with Jay Black. Hey.
Oh, that's Mike's house with the construction. That's
Yeah, it's
right.
my house. That's my house.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
doing-
Mo's.
they-
Okay.
They doing the.
He was trying to come for you,
crossface.
JC.
They doing they.
Then I thought it was KT.
Oh, you was trying to come for me?
Because
a
you
little
put that
bit.
disclaimer in there and you said the kids are home. It might be nosy.
Yeah, a little
and
bit. Yeah, I thought it was KT house.
Versus in his room watching Family Feud.
Ain't bothering nobody.
Ain't bothering nobody.
Take
All
my
right,
phone
well,
a little bit.
we've had some good conversations. This is a good conversation. Hey, look, I will give Jay Black credit on this. I'm not holding back what really happened in the story if somebody is misrepresenting me, and I'm just not built like that. And whoever, I'm not trying to kiss
So
nobody's
then your
ass.
kid's not talking to you. Yeah, you're like, hey, well, you're not talking to me mad over that. You just mad, right?
No, but you're going to break those generational curses because your children are going to have children and you're going to want to be a part of your grandchildren's life. And you're not going to want to see your grandchildren say, Dad, why don't you speak to Pop Pop? Why are you and Pop Pop don't want to get along?
Because he said your mom was a smut, my daughter was a smut, and I ain't like that. And then anyway, I thought that was Lady Q coming up the steps, Mike. They bang bang. They thought it was Lady Q coming.
The heart skipped a beat, didn't
I did at first too. Is she at the door?
What's good, Ryan, the musician? Good morning, homie. Yeah, you super late. You done missed the whole show, right?
Yeah, I missed the whole show, Ryan, because we about
JT
to wrap
ain't no
up.
real therapist. I had to call her out, let her know that she can't be giving therapist advice. Yeah,
Man, Rick said they're trying to make Jay Black weak and go to some wuss week thing. Oh, what are you talking about?
I should do therapy. I did sign up for therapy, Randall Rick. Am I wrong for that?
Good.
That makes me weak.
You.
I finally gave in and reached out to Aisha. And she
Good.
don't even know it's me. I
Good
swear
one.
she don't know it's me. We'll find out
Good.
Monday if she see
Good
I'm
one.
one of her new clients on her schedule.
That's good.
I got
So you're going to go to individual and couples, or are you just going to start?
right now, just me. Right now,
Okay.
it's just me.
Perfect.
I need to write down what I want to really talk about. I think I want to be not emotional, but I want to be able to express some thoughts and that I be having in the moments that I just can't say or do. I
So
do
how
want to
about you
explore
are
that.
vulnerable? Don't say emotional. Just say I would like to be vulnerable enough
That's the
to be able
proper
to
words.
express myself.
All right, so I'm gonna write that down. I want to be more vulnerable, but I don't want to cry like a sucker. But it would be if I could cry.
Crying is not make you a sucker. I tell my son that all the time because I know one day he's going to meet a woman, and I want him to be emotionally available.
I want to be
He raised
vulnerable.
these emotionally unavailable children. They grow up to be men.
If I cry, my
that.
household, they will be nervous if I started crying.
But it's okay.
Mike would be
It's
nervous.
okay
If I
to
just stand
cry.
here and start crying, Mike wouldn't
I
know
get
what to
it,
do.
Jay.
I wouldn't be nervous. I would be like, finally. I wouldn't be nervous at all.
Jay Black, you watch
No,
me cry.
and I think we always predict. We think we know how people will react to something, and a lot of times we're shocked on the reaction where people just go like, "It's
okay.
It's okay. It's fine."
It's a damn shame.
Crying makes you a sucker.
No, it does not.
It does
And I make
not.
sure my son knows that every day. Men
Does
cry, and it's
not.
okay.
It's so crazy because crying to make you a sucker, but punching a hole in the wall to make you feel everybody, yeah, he's just being a man. He's just being
Much easy mode, right?
Yeah.
He upset. It'd be all right.
It'd be
You
all
can
right.
cry. No one would judge you. Afro Queen, you will hold that
That's
against
it.
you.
Nobody would judge you.
All right.
Nobody will hold that against you.
We joke about it, but nobody would judge you.
You see, yo, what you gonna cry, Jay? Like, could you imagine every time?
I've been to a funeral with Jay Black, and he did not cry.
Yeah, y'all know I
Real
cry at
thing.
commercials, and I cry at a good commercial. Like that
But
just
you
is
also
what
hug
it is.
trees. But you also
Yeah,
hug
and I
trees.
hug trees. Yeah, I hug
And
trees.
you also take your shoes off, and you're one with the earth. You
Yes.
plant your feet into the earth. So you
Nope.
do have an emotional connection. You understand the importance.
He said, "Okay, I could cry for a little bit, just a little bit. Don't
Just
be
a
all
little bit.
long
Don't
crying.
be making
Yo,
extended and get all
Don't be crying all over.
sobbing. There's a difference between crying and sobbing. We don't want any
So
sobbing.
Jay Black, we're both Virgos, right? So I'll tell you this: I do only cry once. I try to cry only once every 6 months, and it's only for a certain amount of time. Because
schedule yours.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Schedule her
That's
crying.
crazy. She schedules her crying. That's just crazy.
in my big old age,
That's just crazy, right?
Every 6 months.
Right.
Every 6 months.
but it has to be over something
Like a
that,
dog's
that is
period.
of
Like-
value to me. I've learned not to cry over frivolous things because I don't have that luxury. And living in an autism house, you'll understand that. But what I'm saying is crying is a natural release. There's nothing wrong with crying. You could selectively cry and it still could be healthy.
Yeah, tears are.
Lady Q cried everything. She cried.
Lady-
She
Lady
Q,
Q, it's a
Instagram
relief.
stories when the little baby gets shot. She crying. I'm like, you crying? I only know the little baby.
I
But
was about
1
to
year
say,
old, like, and then this
Give me a
autism
little
story. She
Instagram
cry over everything.
I think as a
So-
behaviorist, I've become so desensitized and able to compartmentalize a lot of things to where naturally, if it's something that somebody else would cry over, I probably would have a very stoic response to it. Not that I don't feel it or not that I don't understand it, but you have to be that way in order to help other people navigate through their issues. If you're doing therapy with them or you're observing something or you're hearing something. So yeah, Jay Black crying, you'll be all right.
A quick shout out to Woke Up Inspired and Lady Q. Jay Black got my package yesterday. Thanks so much. Thank you, Shelly, for actually doing your thing and supporting Woke Up
yes.
Inspired, and that's a beautiful thing right there. All right, y'all. This has been great. I got to go back to work. And don't forget, I won't be here tomorrow. Hopefully, Jay Black and Sexy Mo will be here tomorrow.
here.
Hopefully, they'll send the link out.
KT,
And
we
maybe
might
KT
need you to
will be
jump.
on
Matter of
there.
fact, KT, come with us tomorrow too. It should be you and Lady Q. Y'all should be on the link tomorrow. Yes, I need extra people tomorrow.
Oh, so y'all gonna have 4? Okay, I think y'all.
I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out. Kamar, I got to talk to Kamar. Doc, somebody else got to be here. Mo gonna do some entertainment news. We're gonna have a solid power hour. We're gonna do some stories. I'm gonna get some stories and some clips.
Stories, questions. That's all you need.
Okay.
And I don't know if we're gonna do the show on Friday. If anything, I will definitely be back on Monday. And check out my Instagram. Y'all see what's going down. All right. Let's get out of here. KT, thank you so much. We should have got you to do a piece, KT. I fronted. We got so busy talking. You should have performed something. That was my bad. I sat in my car many times, Ryan, the musician, many times, and cried. And when I got done, it felt like the planet was lifted off of my shoulders. And then after that, I decided to blame Black people for everything that they're going through in the world. And I decided to blame Black people to take accountability, for their actions, even when their rights are being violated and their lives are being taken and they're being imprisoned. I decided they had to own up to that. I'm playing and not playing, Ryan.
You know, this show is Petty.
Thank you for sharing, Ryan. I don't forget shit either. Good for you, Jay. Therapy will be an awesome tool for you. Tears absolutely do not make you a sucker. Our tears are so precious to God that He actually collects them in a vial. Men and women's tears. There you go, Asha Boo. Go lift some cars, girl. That's what I'm talking about. I can't remember a day that I haven't cried at least once about something. Wow.
Bless you.
Shelly, go on the bottom of the website and leave a review. Lady Q wants you to, if you can, because the reviews help. So anybody, go to wokeup-inspired.com. If you ever ordered anything, just go to the bottom, hit reviews, and just leave a positive words, because that helps with the traction and all that for this Black-owned business. And my only part I played in, I take it and drop it off at the UPS store. Mike found receipts in my car.
I found them. I said, you at the UPS store. It was turned upside down. I already know what
Mike
they
knew
look
it
like.
upside down. He knew it. That's a UPS receipt. Upside down. Mike knew. So all I do is she give me packages. I take them to the UPS store. That's my role in this whole thing. But she's a Black woman doing her thing. So yes, thank you. Wokeupinspired.com. Go leave some positive reviews. We appreciate y'all.
I cried when the Eagles got eliminated. Laugh out loud, not on the outside, but on the inside. Okay. And yeah, the ladies have taken over the show. Sexy Mo, I'm going to need you to let them tears flow at least once a month. Yeah, well, she says every 6 months. She has a schedule. The one person you're supposed to be comfortable crying in front of is your wife.
Right.
She will still think you're a man. All right. Well, one thing at a time, y'all. One thing at a time. Love me for who I am. You're doing too much right now. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. All right, love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute. Every second, you fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone or any circumstance take it from you, because God got me, God got you, God got us. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, KT, Kamari, Amani, Dr. Aaron Smith, and C. Chung, we are gone. Oh, and Lady Q, Woke Up Inspired. If you ever want a vision, you got a vision on a t-shirt, on a hoodie, you can make it happen by going to wokeupinspired.com. Coffee mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, fishing rods, whatever it is. And while you're there, there's merch ready to be sold, ready to be bought and sold. I will see y'all on Monday. I hope y'all hold it down tomorrow. We gone.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.